Queen Elizabeth met hundreds, if not thousands, or even millions, of people in her lifetime. And while we can't count ourselves as part of this elite group of people, we can offer a few tips and rules to keep in mind for when our time in the royal spotlight comes. Of course, even if you consider yourself an etiquette expert, chances are there are a few special rules about meeting Queen Elizabeth that have never crossed your mind. There are just certain things you couldn't do in order to avoid looking rude or offending her. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please do well to hit the subscribe button, like and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news update. Number 1, you shouldn't touch. Protocol says anyone meeting Queen Elizabeth for the first time had to wait for her to extend her hand first. And even afterwards, contact should be kept to a minimum. That means hugs and kisses are a major no-no. Number 2, you shouldn't be sitting. As soon as the Queen enters the room, everyone must stand to greet her and should not sit down until she does. Only then is it polite to take a rest. Number 3, you shouldn't just stand there. If you're a citizen of the United States, you can simply shake hands, but in Great Britain, men and women must bow or curtsy. When Angelina Jolie, who was a US citizen, met the Queen, you see she did a little of all three, because it's better to be safe than sorry. Number 4, you shouldn't show up casual, aka dress to impress. If there's a dress code, follow it. And never, under any circumstances, show up in flip-flops, torn jeans or a super revealing outfit. Number 5, you shouldn't show up without a gift. Bringing a gift is a must, but it should always be appropriate for the occasion. For instance, if the Queen visits your hometown, it's common to give her something that is from there and indicative of your culture. Number 6, you shouldn't use nicknames. Even though you might feel like you've known the Queen your whole life, remember, she doesn't know you. When you first meet her, address her as Your Majesty. Use ma'am the rest of the time, except when you say farewell, which should be Your Majesty once again. Number 7, you shouldn't speak unless spoken to. When around the Queen, you should follow the same rule some people use for kids, which is little children should be seen and not heard. This allows for the Queen to carry the conversation or put it to a stop, if she so desires. Number 8, you shouldn't lag behind. When walking with the Queen, keep the same pace as her. This ensures you're alongside her and can introduce her as needed when moving from room to room. Number 9, you shouldn't eat first. It's customary that the Queen should take the first bite at the table, and when she's done eating, you should be too. Number 10, you shouldn't slurp your tea. Since tea is a huge part of the British culture, you should drink it as the Queen does. Hold the teacup, not the cup and saucer, when at the table, and never, ever slurp as you drink. Number 11, you're not supposed to initiate a conversation or call out the Queen. Technically speaking, you're not supposed to engage in conversation or call out to them, Harold said. Royals are supposed to begin the conversation. You'll notice they started, so they can be in control of the time. They have to take control, he added, referencing the busy schedule Prince William, Kate Middleton, and other royals must adhere to when meeting fans on public walkabouts. However, Harold said this rule usually doesn't apply to children. I've never seen a member of the royal family ignore a child, he said. If a child calls out to them, 9 out of 10 times they will go over. It's different to our grandparents' time, when children were seen and not heard. It's a different world now. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave comments and to like and subscribe. Thank you.